Aries, I hope that you're doing absolutely amazing. Welcome to your 19th till 30 June tarot reading with me, Adrian Nelson, your psychic tarot reader. For those of you that are following my channel, and I appreciate it if you do, you will know that I said I was going to do some career and finance readings for you, but then I got very, very sick. I'm going to shuffle the cards while I speak to you. Then I got very, very sick, so unfortunately I wasn't able to do that for you. Maybe, hopefully sometime in the future I will. Please remember that this is general reading, so please take it as it resonates. I'm going to look at your past, your present, and your future, and then we are also going to we're going to clarify, and we're going to end off with a message from the universe. All right, so a nice jam-packed reading for you. Let's see what it is that we've got for you, my beautiful, beautiful Aries. I hope that you're doing fantastic. Radio. You see why I never want to show you the cards. It's such a mess. But it's about the message, really, you know. All right, recent past. 5 of Pentacles. The Hermit energy, I did not really expect to see that. This is going to be one interesting reading. Hermit energy being that Virgo energy, it's about work and routine. And 5 of Swords. I feel that for some of you, Aries, and this is coming through incredibly strongly, there is an imbalance between the ratio of the amount of, I feel like, work, effort, energy that you might be putting in and the reward that you're getting out. And I feel that I'm definitely not telling you any news over here. Some of you are killing yourself for something, for work, for this could also be in a relationship, maybe. Doesn't have to be a romantic relationship. It could be connection with others. Maybe you belong to a society like a church or whatever, and you're sort of overexerting yourself, you're over applying yourself, and that would all be fine and well and really beautiful and dandy if the sort of balance was going equally both ways. But I feel that it isn't, and I feel that some of you, I gotta be honest with you, Aries, I feel that some of you are heading for burnout. And really, I mean, come on, let's think about it. Is it really worth getting burnout over something that you don't even like doing? All right. So, and I feel that for some of you, you know what you are doing, but you might not know exactly how to get out of it or how to get through it, you know, and that's in the recent past. So we're going to see what's happening in the current space. But there was definitely an energy of feeling stuck, maybe feeling at the whims of other people, seeing the imbalance of what is happening, possibly not even liking it, wanting to move past it, wanting to move through it, but not really knowing how to do that. Okay. In your current space, the Chariot, which is Cancer energy, and that's sort of like about security, about foundations and those type of things in life. You got the 4 of Cups, and then you also got the 9 of Pentacles. All right. So some of you learned your lessons there and you learned it the hard way, and some of you made some really strong decisions over there. That I can tell you for a fact. All right. Some of you, you saw the instability there in the way that you were operating in your life. You know, maybe working really, really hard and hardly being able to make ends meet. Maybe as a way of trying to cope from day to day, you know, getting into unhealthy patterns. And this can be anything from hard drugs to maybe having insomnia, and so you're watching television all night long. Then the following day, you're so tired when you have to go to work, and then you drink a whole lot of energy drinks, you're not eating properly and not exercising. It can be any one of those things. Whatever it is, you saw the instability. I feel that it's almost like you might have been looking in the mirror and you said to yourself, you know what, oh golly gosh, I need to do something about this. I am busy self-destructing over here. All right. And you know what? Sometimes in life, to move forward, we need to see the worst of what we can be. Because the thing to remember is that we all have all potential in this world. You know, we are beings of all potential. And a lot of times people want to be like, oh, I want to be so spiritual, I want to be so light, and all of those type of things. Nothing wrong with that. But in order to really move forward in life in a way that is actually fundamentally good for you, You need to know what your dark sides are. You need to know what are the ways in which you can trip yourself up in life. Because we all have Hitler potential and Mother Teresa potential and everything in between within us. We all got that. And once you really know what your darker side is, the things that you need to work on, once you understand that and you take a hold of it and you take control of it, then it no longer runs you, then you're the one in control. So I feel that for many of you, the one back in control again, you're basically the one back on the horse. Okay, and that in itself is fantastic. I feel that for many of you, you are following your intuition. You may have lost your path there for a while. Many of you might have been into people's pleasing, and so you kind of lost your way there a little bit, but you're really definitely starting to get it back now where you are at the moment. There's beautiful stability within emotions that is taking place. Some of you might have gotten some outside help. Maybe you've been working with someone like me, you know, like a life coach or like a psychologist or just a good friend, pastor, whoever, whatever. Doesn't really matter. What I do see is that you're at a point where your emotions are stabilizing. And because of when your emotions stabilize, and that basically means that you're at peace with yourself. Because if the price that you have to pay is your inner peace, maybe the price is too high. Well, no. You know, I feel that some of you may have also been very giving. Now, you are a very giving person anyway, Aries, but some of you might have been trying to buy the affection of others, friendship, love, and whatever. I can see that you saw the futility in that, moved past that, forgiven yourself for that. And now you're at a space where you can really start building new things. You're building your strength, you're building your stability, you're building your empire. This is all really, really good, especially in a materialistic sense of the word. Very, very good. Remember, when the emotions inside are not doing well, the outside is not going to do so well either. It's going to reflect what's going on. But because there's a stabilization of the emotions that is taking place for you, the outside of your life is beginning to reflect that. Prospective energy heading forward. Ooh, somebody stopped the bus because Aries is on their way. 8 of Wands. The Fool. The Fool is that Uranus energy is about change, it's about rebellion. And then also the 8 card, number 8 over there, all about infinity. Leo energy, maybe you're dealing with a Leo, unlocking all your inner power. And you know the way to unlock your inner power is through gentleness. You know, I don't know how humans have never learned that by making war and going up against the grain and all of those type of things, it never works. But when we encompass all and we respect all and we embrace all, that is when you get that balance and you're in a space of consistent, healthy new beginnings. Because just because you're having new beginnings does not mean that they are healthy. But I see very positive, healthy new beginnings for you going forward in your life. Ways that you basically going forward where you're able to express yourself and be yourself, you know. And I mean, Aries typically, you a little bit wacky and weirdo and those type of things, which is why I think I like you all so much. And you get to be that. You get to be that with people. You don't have to sort of like tone yourself down and be a lesser version of yourself, you know, to just make other people comfortable. If that's something that you've been doing and that's something that you are so fed up of, well, that is coming to an end. Okay. Let's clarify. For some of you, there might be people in your life that are just not healthy. I see those people just leaving. In that recent past, so we are clarifying the 5 of Pentacles, the Hermit, and the 5 of Swords. 5 is also an energy of new beginnings. All right. So for some of you, it's almost like life needed to like taka taka taka. It just needed to sort of like, you know, start the motion going. But once the motion started going, some of you, like, okay, so you've got the 2 of Wands, the 9 of Pentacles, and the 3 of Wands as clarifiers. So for some of you, you kind of needed to really, really lay down some boundaries. I feel for many of you, that was a strong thing. What do you want versus what other people want? And then which are you going to follow? Your light or other people's desire for your life? Because the thing to remember at the end of the day, that the one person that you always got to live with is you. And I feel that you got that. You got to see your magic. Remember, we spoke about a lot of healing and realization that took place there within yourself. And what I love the most is what I pick up that many of you got, that you came to realize that you are good enough just the way that you are. Yeah, can we have some streamers flowing over here? Let's look at your current energy. So we're looking at the Chariot, the 4 of Cups, and the 9 of Pentacles. This card just came out there for you, the Justice card. So again, things are balancing for you. balancing beautifully for you, with their justice energy, which is all about harmony and diplomacy. 10 of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. All right. Family life, we all have a sort of even if we're not that clear on the details, we all have sort of like a vision, a dream, and a picture in our mind for what we really want our lives to look like. What we want our everydays to look like, our good days, our bad days, our sense of security. And that is what's coming about for you at the moment. And it's because you claimed it. It's because you realized that things were imbalanced, and the changes that needed to be made for you, I feel that was inside changes. Okay? And now the balance is coming about. Projects that are starting to pay off. If you maybe started a new project, or you sort of like wanting to start your own new business or new venture or expand or anything like that. Everyone's like, oh, you can't be expanding now because of the economy and COVID. And, now we got monkeypox or whatever it's called that is here with us now. This is the time for you to shine, Baba. This is the time for you to shine. All right, but the only person that can claim that for yourself is you. So if you do claim that for yourself, you place your hand on your heart, you take a nice deep breath, and you claim only the highest good in the universe for you. Just because other people are committed to losing in life, to saying I must take the long difficult path, that is their life, those are their choices, doesn't have to be yours. All right, I like where you're at with energy at the moment. Let's see, heading forward, the one thing that you want to be careful with heading forward is overexerting yourself. And this is something that can happen so easily. And this is something that happened to me. That is actually why I got sick. Or it's part of why I got sick. So you've got everything nicely balanced. Everything's working out. You've got your breaks and everything is so smooth sailing. And then you add just a tiny little extra thing. I'm just going to make one little 1 minute video, And then you add another thing and another thing and another thing. And before you know it, that plate is overflowing. So it's about getting the balance and maintaining the balance. And that is why it's good to have a routine. It's good to write things down. And it's good to pace yourself, So energy heading forward, we are clarifying the 8 of Wands, the Fool, and the Strength energy. Yeah, boy, yes. So you have got the 6 of Wands, which is about victory and success in every way, shape, and form. We've got the 3 of Pentacles, which is about second opportunities here for you to do things over and to do it in a better way. And Page of Pentacles, new sharp ideas coming about for you. I can't see you losing. The only thing that you want to look out for, Aries, very, very strongly, very, very definitely, is to maintain the balance, is to not take on too much. Okay? And also remember that with money, with time, with all of those type of things, just because you got it doesn't mean that you have to share it. Okay? It's yours and it's your choice. Let nobody bully or trick you into saying, oh, but you must. Because that's what a good person does. Good people do not try to blackmail other people or other good people into doing things. Okay? Let's see what we've got for you for the universe. Look at what's at the bottom of the deck there. The 2 of Cups, things coming together. Love, contracts, all those beautiful things. If it resonates with you, I'd really appreciate you giving a thumbs up to the video, subscribing to the channel so you can get your regular readings that are coming through. Let's see what we've got for you coming through from the universe. Alrighty. 8 of Wands, there's that warning again for you. 5 of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles. Now here's the thing to remember as you go forward in life, Aries. A lot of times we're at a certain space in life and you've done all your healing and you've done all your everything, and that takes you to the next level. But sometimes when we get to the next level, that is when we realize, well, I didn't realize, but now I also need to focus on this healing and that healing and that healing, and you didn't know it before. Remember that life is an ongoing process. And, when you go forward and you have some problems, you want to ask yourself, are these loser problems or are these success problems? Would I have had this sort of problems if I didn't give myself a chance? Those are the kind of questions that you want to ask yourself. Be mindful of being too hard on yourself. Be mindful of being overly critical of yourself. Be especially mindful of taking on too much. And just focus positively forward. And when you get stuck, best advice ever that I received from one of the videos that I saw or from Oprah Winfrey, just breathe within the moment, center and calm in the moment, and take the next logical step. and then the next step, and then the next step. Don't overwhelm yourself with the details, and remember that your life is so much bigger than just this one moment, because you as a human being is a physical expression of universal possibility. All right, so that's what I got for you. I hope that it helps. If any of you are interested in a personal reading, all the details are down below. In the description is also a link for my step-by-step tarot reading course. There's a link for my free oracle card reading course. There are details on my online regression hypnosis sessions that I offer. I hope that this helps. See you all next time.